Here are the movies that I've watched / rewatched for June 3rd through June 15th, 2024. So anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin. Starting with the Kung Fu Panda movies that I've rewatched and watched for Monday and Tuesday nights. So here we go. The first movie is amazing. The third one is excellent. While the sequel is really good. And the fourth one is really good. So yeah. And still use the original content as the 2008 DVD by Paramount and the sequel from Paramount, while the third one's still the original content as the 2016 DVD by 20th Street Fox Home Entertainment, before Universal took over DreamWorks Animation. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the fourth one that I watched Tuesday night is really good, so. Yep. Here are the movies that I watched Wednesday and Thursday night. So, anyways, or actually, this movie that I did rewatch In and Out in honor of Pride Month Tuesday night. This is a really good movie. Directed by Frank Oz, that stars Kevin Kline, John Cusack, and Bob Newhart. Plus, along with Debbie Reynolds. January 29th, 1998. Printed the 5th week of 1998. Here's a movie that I've rewatched Wednesday night. This is a great movie from 1998 that stars Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, along with Steve Zahn, Greg Kinnear, and the late Debbie Coleman. This movie is directed by the late Nora Ephron, who directed Sleepless in Seattle and Julia. February 27th, 1999. And now here are the Lion King movies that I've watched Thursday in honor of Mufasa the Lion King. Will be coming out this Christmas, so here we go. And this is a awesome Disney animated film from 1994 and still one of my all-time favorites too, so yep. And I have this tape for a very long time, since 2011, so yeah. January 3rd, 1995. And I had this tape for years, so yeah. And here's the sequel. So, yeah. And this is a great sequel. So, yeah. September 20th, 1998. Here's The Lion King 1.5. This is a amazing direct-to-video sequel. This is one of my all-time favorite Disney direct-to-video sequels right here, so yeah. December 17th and December 28th, 2003. And here's the 2019 live-action remake of The Lion King. This is a really good Disney live-action remake from 2019. And now here are the couple of movies that I watched Saturday and Sunday. So anyways, let's begin. Starting with No. Start again. Here are the movies that I've watched Friday and Saturday. So, anyways, let's continue it. Starting with Fridays. So, here we go. My mistake, folks. I keep messing things up there. And yes, I did rewatch this movie last week. And this is a excellent 2005 movie there, so yeah. This movie was nominated for Best Picture of 2005, but that movie was lost to Crash. So, yep. I did rewatch this movie last Friday, and this is one of my all-time favorite movies from 2022. And amazing 2022 movie. And now, let's get to Saturday. I did watch this movie Saturday afternoon. And this is a really good 2013 movie that stars Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Irish Fisher, with Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman. And I'm not going to get the sequel, which that sequel is awful in my opinion, so yep. Oh, before I rewatch this movie, I did watch Hitman. It's one of the best movies of 2024 that stars Glenn Powell. And I did rewatch this movie, and it's a classic from 1986 that stars Gene Hackman, Barbara Hershey, and Dennis Hopper. And I used to have this movie on VHS, but got rid of it, replacing with the DVD by MGM, so yep. And now let's get to Sunday, and here's a movie that I watched Sunday afternoon. This is one of the best movies of 2014 that I've watched Sunday afternoon, which is The Theory of Everything, in which this is a biopic of Stephen Hawking's. And now let's get to Mondays. So here we go. This is a guilty pleasure that I've rewatched from 2012 that stars Billy Crystal, Bette Midler, and Marcel Tommen. Here's a movie that I've rewatched Monday night, and it's a really good 2010 movie that stars Logan Lennon, Uma Thurman, Sean Bean, Joe Panettiere, and Steve Coogan. Plus, it has Pierce Brosnan in it, so yeah. And I'm not gonna bother watching the sequel, in which I'm sticking with the first Percy Jackson movies, so yeah. And now let's get on to Tuesdays, so here we go. And this is a great 2012 movie by Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures Animation, and Aardman Animation. This is a really good 2004 movie that stars Annette Bening, Jeremy Irons, and the late Michael Gambon. And now, here are the movies I've watched Wednesdays, so here we go. And this is a classic from 1980 that stars Goldie Hawn, along with Hal Williams, Ellen Bretton, and Craig T. Nelson. Plus, Albert Brooks in it too, so yep. If you haven't seen this movie, go ahead. I recommend this movie, which is a classic from 1980. So, yeah. This is a great war movie from 1998 that stars Sean Bean, along with Jim Caviezel, Nick Nolte, and Woody Harrelson. Recycle tape, September 15th, 1996, and October 23rd, 1999. Printed the 37th week of 1996 and the 43rd week of 1999. And now let's get on to Thursday. So, here we go. This is a pretty good 2001 movie that stars Keanu Reeves and Diane Lane. And this movie is from the director of Farcido Blues, which is Brian Robbins. January 21st, 2002. Printed the third week of 2002. And this movie was released 3 days after 9/11, which is a coincidence. And this is a good 2002 Disney live-action movie, or should I say, a good Disney underrated Disney movie from 2002 that I've rewatched after all these years. So, yeah. October 18th, 2002. And I had this tape for many years, since 2013, so, yep. And this is a amazing 2014 movie that I've rewatched. And it's amazing, and one of my all-time favorite 2014 movies, so, yeah. Plus, one of my all-time favorite Clint Eastwood movies, so, yeah. And now, let's get on to Fridays, so, yep. August 14th, 1991. And this is an excellent 1989 movie that I've rewatched, starring the late Robin Williams and Ethan Hawke. And this is a movie that I've rewatched for the third time, and still a great 2017 movie, directed by Doug Liman, who directed Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That stars Tom Cruise, Jesse Plemons, and Dominic Gleeson. I did watch this movie last night, and this is a really good 2024 movie, and a really good Christian movie that stars Hilary Swank and Alan Richardson. And this is almost going to be a 20-minute mark in this video, so yeah. And finally, here are the movies that I watched today, so, yep. Really good Christian movie from 2019, so, yeah. Amazing 2020 movie that I've rewatched that stars Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman. And finally, here's a movie that I've rewatched tonight. And this is an amazing 2007 movie. And one of my all-time favorite movies. So, yep. This movie won 2 Academy Awards, including Best Cinematography and Best Actor Daniel Day-Lewis. Paramount Vantage movie, co-produced by Miramax. And I'm not going to pull the disc because of time. Well, everybody, there you have it for this video for June 3rd through June 15th, 2024. So thank you all for this video. This is Oppenheimer Me 2002. Good night, everybody.